So I went to this really cool, you said it's one of the top 10?
According to Epicurious.
According to Epicurious.com, it's one of the top 10 coffee roasters in the nation.
Hey friends, so this is a special episode that I want to start doing a little bit more of, because we've kind of stumbled upon something that we love and we have a lot of fun with, and we want to call it the America's Best Coffee Roasters. Now, as we've been traveling all across the nation, every time we go into a new city that we haven't been to before, usually it becomes our joy to kind of seek out some of the best coffee in that city. And with third wave coffee roasting just coming around and third wave coffee becoming the big thing, usually in most cities we find anywhere's up to about 3 or 4 really good micro roasters in town, and there's no way we can hit all of those. But for the ones that we have been to, we want to feature those, and we want to kind of talk about them and talk about our experience with them. We really enjoy a good cup of coffee. And so here what you have, we're going to feature a few coffees right now. I wanted to point out the way that we're doing coffee so you can see how we do coffee in our RV. Right now in front of you we have Onyx, which is the coffee we got. You'll be seeing a little bit about in Bentonville or Fayetteville, Arkansas. Oh my gosh, this coffee was amazing. This is our little hand grinder. This keeps really well into our cabinets. We want to keep things small, and this is obviously the pour over Melita or Kalita, and this is my awesome cup of coffee. It's super great. And so it's slow pour, you know, just take this and put it on there, put the filter in there. I would show you the filter, but we're all out of the filter right now. And then my scooper coffee comes out of here, which is great. We got this at World Market. Now, the thing about this type of coffee is you really got to focus everything on the way you're making it, the kind of bean, the roast, and everything. It's really got to be done well. And so, yeah, I may be a little snobby in this, but at the same time, like, this is just a joy for us. I want to talk a little bit, just briefly, about why we got these things. The coffee grinder specifically, we had a burr grinder at our house when we lived in a sticks and bricks house. Now that we live on the road, sometimes we don't have electric, and so we wanted to go with something that would be a hand grind, and that's just, there's theater to it, there's joy to it, and it takes a little more time, which means you're not just drinking coffee all the time, but you're having one really great cup of coffee, which, by the way, quick coffee break, because I gotta have my really good cup of coffee. Oh. And then no more of these like massively huge mugs. You know, like, what happened to that? Like, where was the day where it was, like, super cool to have, like, a 16-ounce coffee mug, like this big old gargantuan thing? No. Get yourself a small mug and enjoy a very finely crafted, great cup of coffee. So we do the burr grinder here. You can adjust the settings on this thing, and it's really worked really good for us. Obviously, the type of beans, we'll talk about a few of those. The reason why I do a slow pour, there's lots of reasons with that, but the main reason is for just cleanliness. I think Siobhán and I would like a French press, but it's glass. Sometimes we don't want that to break in an RV, which I feel like that's happened before. We had French press. The other one is like AeroPress, which is really good too, but to me, just messy and a whole lot of cleanup I don't want to do. So pour over's good, it goes slow, and so let's get right to it. Let's show you some of the coffee shops we've been to.
Walmart. Let's see, this is a Walmart museum right there. And then there's the original 5 and Dime, Walton's 5 and Dime, the original Walmart store. The very, very first.
Alright, just got done visiting my cousin Sue and her husband Craig, and have some lunch with them before they headed out to go visit family in Tulsa, which is where we're about to head to. But before that, we're about to visit another one of America's best coffee roasters. Now, this is something I had to come to because when I discovered my cousin was out here, we were going to come visit anyway. However, I discovered that Onyx Coffee is one of the top 10 coffee roasters according to Epicurious magazine. Right up there with Madcap Coffee, which is one of Siobhán and I's favorite coffees. So we're about to visit this place. We're going to let you know if it is one of the best coffee roasters and if you should get some, because Muletown is a new one that we just visited. And I think that should be ranked right up there with the best of them, but it's fairly new, so they're not ranked. At any rate, Onyx is ranked. Let's go check it out. I like this town already because I had my GPS out and I could not find this place. I'm walking around. Look at this neat little downtown area. Obviously, it's a ghost town right now because it's Thanksgiving tomorrow and everybody's going to visit family. But Jessie and... oh, I forgot her name already. Shoot, I'm terrible at that. At any rate, wonderful people just saw me floundering around and walking around all over the place, couldn't find it. And they were like, oh, this poor hapless gentleman needs some help. And I noticed they had Onyx coffee cups in their hands. So they pointed me in the right direction. Here we are, we're about to find it. Here we are at Onyx Coffee Lab.
The real honest RV living right here. We just like had a meltdown of a belt or something in the rig. There's a belt here and I was alone with the kids in the rig while Trent was getting a cup of coffee, and it started squealing and smoking and it was really scary, and I just turned the rig off. So hopefully it's just the belt. Hopefully nothing is locked up. Trent is gonna check to see if we have extra belts. Hopefully we have some kind of extra belt down here. This is real life, people.
Real life. This is what happened just now. And I still haven't got my coffee yet. Hey, why don't you do me a favor and go down and get the coffee? I already did.
I will get the coffee.
Had a bag of beans in my hand that I thought it smelled good, but you know, it's a really busy place. So here's the thing. Go down to the street. Go down on Main 2nd. Okay. And then it's in a glass building, which you can't see the sign. So just walk into that glass building and it'll be like, oh, that's where it is.
Okay. Good to know. Do you want just a plain pour over or something?
Yep.
Okay. And I got this, which is their holiday family blend.
She went there because I have to fix our vehicle.
He's fixing the rig. Whoa! He's fixing the rig. And so I got to go and do the coffee getting. So I went to this really cool. You said it's one of the top 10?
According to Epicurious.
According to Epicurious.com, it's one of the top 10 coffee roasters in the nation. Up there with Madcap and what else was on there? Oh, Intelligentsia and all those. Yeah, Stumptown. So we had to check it out since we were already here in Bentonville visiting family. We went and I got this Christmas or it's holiday blend, not Christmas blend. Holiday blend. I got this holiday blend coffee, and it says that the cup is notes of German chocolate cake, blueberry, maple, mint, and spice. Not flavored. That's just the, like, what do you call it?
Notes.
That's just the notes you sense when you're drinking it. So I'm looking forward to that. Then I got a pour over for Trent and I to share.
What did you think of the decor of the place?
Oh man, it was super cool.
Yeah, did you get any shots of that?
Yeah, I did.
Good, awesome. Yeah, it was super cool.
I got some good shots because it is super trendy and like it looks like a lab. That's why it's called.
What did you think of the people? Like, were the people your typical like snotty-nosed hipster?
They weren't hipsters at all.
Baristas?
No.
Cool.
They weren't. That's a strange thing. It wasn't a hipster coffee lab. It was more of a, I don't know. I mean, I guess it was maybe I would call it modern hipster. Does that make sense?
I don't know. Like, yeah, if you are a hipster, then by virtue of being a hipster, then you're over it. It's over.
It's over.
So you're not a hipster anymore.
Yeah,
But what are you?
yeah. I don't know. I would call it classic. That's what I would call it. It was very classic, very much like a science lab. It was very white and clean and what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
Trendy.
It was trendy, yes.
Modern.
But so then I got this pour over, and it's a honey processed Guatemalan coffee, and I can't remember the name of it. But I was gonna get whole beans of this one, but then I found out that they were doing it that I could get a pour over, and so I got this so that I could try their holiday blend. So we got some beans of the holiday blend, and we'll try it out, and we'll let you guys know what we think.
Okay, so it's Thanksgiving morning.
Because we're in Central Time.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving morning, and we're gonna have some of this Framley coffee from Onyx. I only have a hat on because my hair looks so crazy. I didn't want to put that on video. Look at this cool bag.
Oh, take the hat off. Be real.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Take the hat off.
No. We're about to have this as a pour over, some dirty dishes, and our pour over system right there. Okay, so I just took the seal off. I'm gonna let Siobhán have first smell.
Oh, you get first smells?
First smells.
Let's see. Oh man,
I want to smell. I want to smell.
it's those little bitty beans too. Again, just like
I
what
know,
we
the
had.
little pea.
They're not pea berries. Pea berries are little and round.
That's what
I
Muletown
want to
had.
smell.
I don't know. Maybe it is kind of a pea berry.
It smells like chocolate.
Oh, it does. It smells really
It smells
good.
really good. We're really gonna enjoy this coffee.
Can I?
This is my family blend.
This is
from
family
Onyx
blend.
Coffee Lab.
I have the Muletown because I had already ground some of that and I didn't want to waste
really
it.
Good.
So what's your thoughts on it?
It's really good. It's really smooth, really clean. It's kind of got a bright.
In comparison to a Madcap,
It's
Stumptown, we've had Stumptown. We haven't put Stumptown on video because we did that a couple of years ago. Besides getting it from like Go Coffee Go or something, you have to get the full experience of actually going to the shop.
It's definitely right up there with.
Yeah.
It's really good.
You try some.
You know, the thing that I noticed on the bag that's something that I'm not used to is usually like.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That's very good.
That's good.
Yeah. The flavor all around. Like, I mean, there's no. That's a 100% like finely crafted. Somebody paid attention to those beans really well.
The roaster was MM, and it was just roasted on the 21st, which was just a few days ago. But I've noticed that they, instead of light and dark for their roast,
Oh yeah,
you
they
can
put
see what
traditional and
and
modern.
modern. And this one's right down the middle. So, but I don't know what traditional and modern means. Like, does that mean like traditional would be dark because traditionally people over roasted their beans?
And this is us giving a coffee review with lots of crazy kids in the background. But we love it. Go check it out.
Coffee every day.
How we have our coffee every day.
This is why we
You cannot be an adult coffee drinker without having kids around.
they're fighting over a roll of paper towels. Those are so silly. Okay, give it to me before it ends up all dirty.
Okay, well, thank you, Onyx Coffee Lab. We love your coffee. Go check it out.